right, roll call, Laura Heath. Here. Lee Perryman. Nate Brewer.
Here.
Ashton Fowler. Here. All right, all here. Invocation was provided by Nate Brewer prior to work session. Now we will stand for the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, Mayor Hyden, do you have a report for us today?
I have some I need to bring to the attention for the, I'd like to put it into the minutes of a proclamation. That's for our nurses, whereas since President Reagan's National Proclamation of 1982, May the 6th through May the 12th has been observed as Nurses Week, culminating on May the 12th, the birthday of Florence Nightingale. The nurses in Sylacauga, as well as nationally, are not only the cornerstone of patient care, but are also the leaders in improving the quality of care, seeking ways to continue in increasing access to care. Nurses meet the challenges of unmitigated pandemics, where we have witnessed courage, compassion, dedication, leadership, and caring for our Sylacauga community. The city of Sylacauga is proud to recognize and honor the service the nurses of our community provide. Now therefore, I, as mayor of the city of Sylacauga, do hereby proclaim May the 6th through May the 12th, 2024, as National Nurses Week, and invite all citizens of Sylacauga to thank the nurses for enriching our lives in the world we live in. Signed and sealed this day, 2024. I'd also like to take this opportunity to introduce to you Josh Coleman, our new Assistant Officer. Josh, would you come up, please?
Yes, sir.
We're very fortunate to have Josh with us. He's well experienced. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you come from,
Yes,
and
sir.
some of your background. Appreciate it.
All right, I started my career in law enforcement in 2001 with the Sylacauga Police Department. Worked here for about 5 years, and then I moved, relocated my family down to Gulf Shores, where I've served for 17 years. And now I've decided to come back home, and I'm back here at Sylacauga PD.
Welcome, great to have you.
Glad to have you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna relinquish my power and let Nate, move forward with the meeting. I'm gonna go outside. I was thinking that maybe everybody could have went out there, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I have 2 kids that are on that bus that are going to Huntsville to play in the, support their team and play in the playoff game. So Alex, how do we do that so Nate can move forward?
I'm gonna go out there as well. and support.
But I wanted everybody to go, but we have to do the public hearing, so,
As long as we have a majority, y'all just go and Nate runs the agenda.
all right, so I'm gonna relinquish my power. Nate's gonna, continue with the meeting until I come back.
Good.
All right, you got it, Nate?
Got it.
Thank you.
I need a motion to adopt the agenda. Mr. Perryman,
Second.
Ashton Fowler, all in favor, yea. Approval minutes of regular work session held on April 16th, 2024. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Ashton. Second.
Second.
Lee, all in favor? Approval of the minutes of the regular city council meeting held April 16th, 2024. Motion.
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Yeah.
Yay. We have no old business now. It's time for us to start our public hearing. Public hearing to consider rezoning property located on Chapel Street from AG1 residential and agricultural district and placing an R2 medium density residential district. Speakers are limited to 5 minutes each. Groups presenting or supporting the same similar option are limited to 1 representative speaker. I open now call for any comments. Not having any comments, I'd like to have a motion to close the public hearing.
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Yay.
Yay. Action that is necessary to hold a public hearing to consider assessment of cost by the city of Sylacauga for abatement of nuisance structure and weeds located on 500 West Spring Street, Sylacauga, Alabama. Ms. Lambert, do you have anything to add?
Come on, I need to go back and introduce the ordinance ordinance that pertains to the first public hearing.
Yep.
So I'll
Did I
make
skip
a,
one?
no, I messed you up.
Yes, that
I'll-
was 2260.
I'll make an introduction for 2267-24.
Ask any uses,
And then we had the same motion second.
that's correct.
Now,
Now, number 10, action that is necessary to hold a public hearing to consider assessment of cost by the city of Sylacauga for abatement of nuisance structure and weeds located on 500 West Spring Street of Sylacauga.
I messed you up again, I'm sorry. We keep that one to suspend the rules, and now we make a motion to approve. So do unanimous, make a motion.
Can I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Yeah.
Can I read number 10 again?
Yes, sir.
Action that is necessary to hold a public hearing to consider assessment of cost by the city of Sylacauga for abatement of nuisance structure and weeds located on 500 West Spring Street of Sylacauga, Alabama. Ms. Lambert, please tell me you don't have anything to add.
Not yet, sir, no.
May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Yeah.
Nine. Public hearing to consider assessment cost totaling $3,758.43 by the city of Sylacauga for abatement of nuisance structure and weeds located on 500 West Spring Street, Sylacauga, Alabama. So that said cost can be forwarded to the Office of the Revenue Commissioner of Talladega County to be added to the ad valorem tax bill for the house and real estate at the address. City Clerk, do you have anything to read?
No, sir.
And this is what Wynn was just advising us earlier.
Correct. If we have any speakers, you have 5 minutes, please come to the podium. I'd like to close the public hearing, resolution number 58-2024. I need an introduction.
I'll make a motion.
May I have a second?
So, no, need a second.
I'll suspend the rules.
That's right. If no action, I need a motion to suspend the rules.
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Yeah.
Now I'd like to have a motion to vote. I need a motion.
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor? Number 12, action that is necessary to adopt ordinance 2268-24, authorizing the city's participation in the back-to-school tax holiday, the third Friday in July of each year, and ending at 12 midnight the following Sunday, and the severe weather tax holiday the last full weekend in February of each year. City Clerk, do you have anything to add?
No, sir.
Please consider, I need an introduction.
I'll introduce.
Now I need a motion to suspend the rules, correct?
Motion.
Second. All in favor? Which was okay. Ordinance number 2268-24. Now I need a motion to approve the back-to-school tax holiday. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor? Item number 13 has been removed. Number 14, action that is necessary
No,
to.
sir. We have to skip item number 14 until you decide what to do with Park and Rec.
We have to readdress that.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir, so you can go to 15.
action that is necessary to accept and authorize the mayor by resolution number 50-2024 to sign the amended FY 24 South Talladega County ARC contract in the amount of $32,750. City Clerk Treasurer, do you have anything to add?
The only thing we have to add is before we pay anybody, they have to have a signed contract with the city clerk's office.
Did you add that?
They will.
Okay. I need a motion by council member.
Motion.
Ashton Fowler, second. Second. All in favor? Yay. Number 16, action that is necessary to accept and authorize the mayor by resolution number 51-2024 to sign the amended FY 2024 Industrial Development Board contract in the amount of $50,000. City Clerk, do you have anything to add?
No, sir.
I'd like to have a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Lee, second.
Second.
All in favor? Yay. Action that is necessary to accept and authorize the mayor by resolution number 52-2024 to sign the FY 24 Commercial Development Authority contract in the amount of $30,000. City Clerk Treasurer, do you have anything to add?
No, sir.
May I have a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Ashton Fowler, second. Second by Lee Perryman. All in favor? Yay. Let the record show that I relinquish my powers back to Tiffany Nix, and she will take over at item number 18.
I thought you were gonna finish. Thanks, guys, for letting us do that. It was because the kids were hanging out the window. They're excited.
So we'll go back to work session. You'll have to hit number 14, that's what deals with student and then we'll go to 18.
All right, so we're gonna suspend the council meeting and go back into the work session. All right, I need a motion.
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Yeah.
Told y'all I was gonna call you at 3:30.
That makes sense.
I'll be done.
Yeah, I know you.
All right, so, we're gonna finally end the work session again and reconvene the council meeting. Nate will not be, taking over for the second half. So, we are gonna have to go back, and amend the agenda. Because we do have, a couple of things that were discussed during the work session that we need to add on to the meeting. So I'm gonna go back and we're gonna redo, which one is it? All right, number 6. So I need a motion to, amend the agenda.
I make a motion, we amend the agenda.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Yay.
Yay.
And Alex, let's also add into the meetings that we reconvened at, it was 7:03.
703. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now that we've, we're gonna add the, I need to read this down.
Can you repeat who, did the first and the second, and then the agenda?
Nate and then me.
Yeah.
Nate.
I can't find the last page. All right, so we're adding items number 38 and 39. 38. 38, 39, and 40. All right.
So what if it is 35, because everything starts to so make it 35.
36 and 37.
And then moving 35, 36, 37 down.
There's one more on the back. Alex, are we doing this one on the back as well?
Yes.
Yeah, this is not where the money is from. That's 40.
Alright. 41.
And then the 35 becomes
Okay, so we're gonna start back with number 18, right?
17, I think.
17, which one did y'all write down? Yeah, so it's
18.
number 18.
Excuse me.
Alright, y'all ready? Okay, action that is necessary to approve resolution number 53-2024 to approve a memorandum of understanding with,
Shuri Axon.
okay, Sure Asgard LLC for a proposed hotel development. The city clerk treasurer to read resolution number 53-2024 into meeting minutes if there's anything to add. Is there anything to add, Adam?
No, ma'am.
Alright, I need a motion.
Motion.
Okay, second, motion,
Second.
all in favor?
Yay.
We need to also put in minutes that 14's moved into the add items. 14 was, I guess, marked off, and it's gonna be addressed in the add items regarding park and rec funding.
Yes. Alright, number 19, action that is necessary to approve resolution number 54-2024, authorizing $94.01 hearing and publication of notice related to amended and restated development agreement with Wharf Casual Seafood Sylacauga LLC. The city clerk treasurer to read resolution number 54-2024 into the meeting minutes if there's anything to add. Anything to add, Alex?
No, ma'am.
Alright, I need a motion.
Motion.
Alright, second.
Second.
All in favor?
Yay.
Okay, approved. Number 20. Action that is necessary to approve resolution number 55-2024, repealing resolution number 13-2023, and amending contracts due to increase in cost. Local match amount, $784 payable to East Alabama. The original cost in spring 2023 was $92,489, and the match was at 80/20. Sylacauga paid $18,600, and is responsible for insuring the van. The city clerk treasurer to read resolution number 55-2024 into meeting minutes if there's anything to add. Is there anything to add?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I need a motion to approve.
Motion.
I need a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Yay.
Action that is necessary to approve fiscal year 24 Board of Education appropriation to add an additional $319,000 to total fiscal year 2024 budget approved for the Board of Education. It's $919,000 effective in the May 2024 appropriation. This agenda line item is in resolution 49-2024. I need a motion to approve.
Motion.
I need a second.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Yay.
Yay.
I'm recusing myself due to employment.
Alright. Alright, motion passed. Number 22, action that is necessary to approve fiscal year 2024 network expense to add $80,000. The total fiscal year 24 budget approved for the network expense line is $80,000 effective May 2024. This agenda line item is in resolution 49-2024. I need a motion.
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Yay.
Number 23, action that is necessary to approve fiscal year 24 transportation contract to add an additional $32,915. The total fiscal year 24 budget approved for the fiscal year 24 transportation contract is $91,015, effective May 2024. This agenda line item is in resolution 49-2024. I need a motion to approve.
Motion.
I need a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Yay.
Action that is necessary to approve fiscal year 24 library appropriation to add an additional $35,156 to total fiscal year budget approved for the fiscal year library appropriation is $686,172.27, effective in May 2024 appropriation. This agenda line item is in the resolution 49-2024. I need a motion to, approve the additional $35,156.
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Yay.
25, action that is necessary to approve fiscal year 24 ARC appropriation to add an additional $2,750. The total fiscal year budget approved for the fiscal year 24 ARC appropriation is $32,750 effective in May 2024 appropriation. This agenda line item is in resolution 49-2024. I need a motion to approve the $2,750.
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Yay.
Action that is necessary to approve fiscal year 2024 airport authority to add an additional $18,850. The total fiscal year twenty-four budget approved for the airport authority is $38,850, effective in the May twenty twenty-four appropriation. The agenda line item is in resolution 49-2024. I need a motion to approve the additional $18,850.
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Yay.
Action that is necessary to approve fiscal year twenty twenty-four Industrial Development Board contract to add an additional $20,000 to the total fiscal year twenty-four budget approved for the Industrial Development Board is $50,000. Effective in the May twenty twenty-four appropriation, this agenda line item is in resolution 49-2024. I need a motion to approve an additional $20,000.
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Yay.
Action that is necessary to approve the fiscal year twenty twenty-four Commercial Development Authority contract to add an additional $10,000. The total fiscal year twenty twenty-four budget approved for the Commercial Development Authority is $30,000, effective in May twenty twenty-four appropriation. This agenda line item is in resolution 49-2024. I need a motion to approve the additional $10,000.
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Yay.
Action that is necessary to approve an additional $750 to the Historical Commission for the fiscal year twenty twenty-four budget. The total fiscal year twenty-four budget approved for the Historical Commission is $3,750. The agenda line item in this resolution is 49-2024. I need a motion to approve the additional $750.
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Yay.
Alright. On what? This is, so Alex, number 30 and number 14,
We marked off on the rest and the add-on.
you sure?
14 is definitely marked off, but 30 would be marked off as well, right?
Yeah, cause this is part of the add items, right?
Yeah.
And 30, alright? We're gonna go to the next, item on the agenda, action that is necessary to approve Karen Tampling for a special event license for Community Summer Kickoff event on June 1st, 2024. The event is set to take place at Central Park, and she has coordinated with Park and Recs. I need a motion,
Motion.
second,
Second.
all in favor?
Yay.
Next, item on the agenda, action that is necessary to approve Stephanie McGregor for a special event license for Back to School Summer Bash event on July 13th, 2024. This event is set to take place at Noble Park, and she has coordinated with Parks and Rec. I need a motion to approve this
Motion.
event. I need a second,
Second.
all in favor?
Yay.
Okay, next agenda item, action that is necessary to approve fiscal year 2023 accounts payable invoices in the amount of $1,886.70. I need a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Yay.
Okay, next agenda item, action that is necessary to approve fiscal year 2024 accounts payable invoices in the amount of $540,139.11. I need a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Yay.
Okay, we're gonna move to the add items. Alright. Next item on the agenda, action that is necessary to amend the agenda to include a temporary 10% pay increase for current magistrate and assistant court clerk to be paid from unused salaries until September 30, 2024. To amend item number 13, to amend item, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was looking at the other items. Do we have to go through those since we're already covering it?
She has it spelled out on here, so,
We have to go through it all.
yeah, alright, I'm gonna start over.
Sorry.
It's okay, we good?
Yeah.
Alright, next item, I'm gonna start over. Action that is necessary to amend the agenda to include a temporary 10% pay increase for the current magistrate and assistant court clerk to be paid from unused salaries until September 30, 2024. To amend item number 14, resolution number 40-2024, to provide additional funding for contracting entities in the amount of $624,415. And item number 30, action that is necessary to approve fiscal year 24 Sylacauga Parks and Recreation appropriation to add an additional $77,846.40. Total fiscal year 24 budget approved for the Sylacauga Parks and Recreation is $959,084.55, effective in the May 2024 appropriation. I need a motion, for a council member to approve, to amend the agenda
Motion.
to add these items.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Yay.
It says roll call, but I guess that's fine.
Alright, well, let's do it. Laura,
Yay.
Lee,
Yes.
Nate,
Yes.
Ashton,
Yes.
me.
That's
It's
something.
okay, we got it. Motion passed. Alright, the next, item on the agenda, action that is necessary to approve a temporary 10% pay increase for the current court magistrate and assistant court clerk to be paid from unused salaries until September 30th, 2024. I need a motion to approve.
Motion.
I need a second.
Second.
All in. Are we doing roll call for all these, Alex?
No, I'm sorry, it was oversight.
It's okay, we got
Get
it.
done.
We'll do it. Roll call, Laura,
Yay.
Lee, Nate,
Yeah.
Ashton,
Yes.
me. All yeas. It's okay. We're good now.
I
Alright.
understand why it's till September 30th, correct?
Yeah, and so the reason it's September 30th, because that's as far as we've done the budget. So,
For
when
those
October
unused
comes,
salaries.
yeah, so when October comes, if we're still in the same situation, we'll just have to redo this again with the same, budgeted but unused salaries. Does that make sense? Alright, okay. Action that is necessary to approve resolution number 49-2024, the fiscal year 24 general fund operating budget to amend resolution number 40-2024 to provide additional funding for contracts and entities in the amount of $624,415. City clerk treasurer to read resolution number 49-2024 into the meeting minutes. Is there anything to add, Alex?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right, I need a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Yay.
Over.
Alright, next item on the agenda, action that is necessary to approve fiscal year 2024 Sylacauga Parks and Recreation appropriation to add an additional $77,846.40. Total fiscal year 2024 budget approved for Sylacauga Parks and Recreation is $959,084.55, effective in the May 2024 appropriation. Refer to the resolution number 49-2024. I need a motion to approve the additional $77,846.40, which is gonna bring their total to $959,084.55.
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Yay.
At this time, we're gonna ask, for anyone who wants to address the council to come forward, state your name and your address, and just remember that no action will be taken at this time. Once we do this, we are gonna, go into an executive session, and once we come out of the executive session, we're just gonna come back to close out the council meeting. There will be no more, action items to, that will take place after the executive session. So is there anyone who would like to come and address the council? Okay. All right, gonna put no one. All right. I'm sorry, come on, it's okay. Just state your name and your address when you come to the podium, please.
Don Bozeman,
Okay,
Address, Mr. John.
1936 Pleasant Ridge Loop, Sylacauga.
1912 Pleasant Ridge Circle.
okay, all right.
We love this town, always have loved this town, lived in Pleasant Ridge for the last almost 21 years. It's definitely been Pleasant Ridge. Here lately, we've had an issue going forward, just started in the last year maybe. It's always been just great, kids play in the streets, people walk in the evenings, it's just a great neighborhood, kind of closed off. We've started having an issue with, I won't say golf carts, but they're more of these HO off-road highway big vehicles,
The UTV side by side.
whatever it is.
Mostly golf course.
But anyway, we had contacted the police department. That's really my concern. We did get a post today on the Facebook page from the police department, which was, very positive, we thought. They laid out the rules of what the vehicle is supposed to be licensed, who can drive it. The issue is, it's not the golf cart so much, is that we have a bunch of underage kids that are driving these, and the number has increased substantially over the last several months. It's raised a great concern to those of us that live there, that have grandkids, kids, pets, just anything. I drive a school bus along with Nate. We actually have one of our school buses, we're letting kids off, this was several weeks ago, with their stop sign out, and one of these carts just flew right on by the school bus. So that's kind of the point that we have reached. I called the police finally a couple of weeks ago, because that's what I've been told to do, let the police know and let them handle it. The reply I got was, were the kids being dangerous? Well, that really wasn't the reply I was expecting, because they're underage kids driving a 1,000-pound vehicle at 25, 30 miles an hour around our neighborhood. So really, the police department has issued a statement. I guess our concern is, if we call, are the police going to patrol? They have promised patrols, we have not seen any. And actually, the activity just keeps going. We've both been threatened by neighbors that have got mad at. That's kind of where we've gotten to. So I guess what we're here tonight for is to let y'all know what's going on. We've gotten a huge divide in our neighborhood, and I don't know if this is a citywide problem or if it's just in our neighborhood or what. But we have a huge divide, parents that think there's no problem, and parents that think there is a problem. I'm just going by the legality of, these are illegal vehicles being driven by illegal kids. So we just wanted to let the council be aware of what's going on in your city.
And I think, Don, and I think you're going to, you mentioned the word, but getting with, Interim Chief, Muse here, and y'all get together and talk and say, look, this is when we see the most activity, and obviously summer's coming up, so it's gonna increase, I'm sure. But work with them, they'll let you know when their patrols come by and what sectors they run, and also you can kind of give them an idea of when the traffic's the most heavy.
If
Go
we
ahead.
could get an ordinance allowing golf carts to be on the street, that would be nice.
Allowing them, or?
Yeah, they're restricted right now because they don't, safety is the biggest concern for kids.
Yeah.
People like, don't abide by the stop sign and everything else, the rules. The other concern is they can't get liability insurance on the golf carts, where they're used. So the liability and safety alone, that, besides being a nuisance, it's like living under an airport every 5 minutes.
Well, and I've seen
So
it in our
I think we need to put a
neighborhoods.
stop to it, and I think we need to have a vote before we take any action, and either shut it down or say, okay, and whatever, come up with resolutions for the law, ordinance, whatever you wanna call it.
Well, and I've seen the police step up over and across the highway in my neighborhood in Taylor States, they've done it before and pulled these kids over when they're driving and saying, hey, you gotta call your parents, just come get the golf cart, don't move until they get here, they take it home, the parents drive it home and don't get it back out on the road.
We've not seen that Pleasant Ridge.
Right, well, this was a while back when we had the issue across the highway, and it's not so bad over there anymore, but I understand where you're coming from, but I think the conversation with, Captain Muse over there will definitely throw things into overdrive for you.
So what you're saying is you want us to get together with the police and come up with some kind of plan of action, or is that what you're saying?
I think what we need to do is, get together with, Captain Muse, and then let's also have a timeline to where we can follow up, just to make sure whatever plan of action we come up with, it is being implemented. But as far as an ordinance or something like that, we're gonna have to get with our city attorney and see what we can do on that end. And I don't mind, this your district, Ashton?
Yes.
So this actions district, and I don't mind, you know, I don't think any one of us, mind just following up just to make sure that something is done. Cause we don't want you guys to come here and then leave here and then we don't want you to think we're gonna forget about it. So let's,
Can I say something?
yeah.
In actuality, when this first came, and I don't know who he talked to 2 weeks ago, but when this first came to my attention 2 weeks ago, I have had officers in the area every day from that point, even today. The gentleman in yellow, we had a conversation this afternoon, and he's seen it. So I don't know, Mr. Dunn hadn't seen anybody. But, I've actually had one officer stop one golf cart, follow that person, take them home to their parents, and tell them, to educate them the laws and what you can and cannot do with this golf cart. Now today, before he came down, I did have a post put on Facebook, letting the community know that you can't ride these on the street with any motorized that's not legal. And, the guy in yellow told me some officers told some people that, well, it's okay. I don't know who that is, and I did ask you to identify them to me, correct? I'll take care of that. Now, the police department has been trying to put an end to this. Right now, I got night shift out there now, and they haven't seen anybody. Of course, we can't sit there all day. We have a whole city, 12,534 people. Like I told you today, you see it, call us. We come. It's like when the people call about a stray dog. He may not be right there when we get there, but we'll be in the area and look for him.
What's the punishment for this,
You can be fined with a ticket, your stuff will be towed. The Facebook post today was to educate the community on what you can and cannot do.
well, maybe
At a minimum.
maybe we should post the punishment, and then that
It's-
way, yeah.
it's there too.
Yeah, post the punishment, and then just make sure, we're enforcing it, because once we post it, I mean, that's kinda like a warning, and that way, that way when people start getting the punishment, it'll help slow it down.
Madam President, that's what I did today. I even had a former Sylacauga police chief contact me and said, don't open this can of worms. Well, the law's the law, and we're gonna enforce it.
Thanks, Chief.
And thank you guys for coming, and thank you for everything you're doing to help, get this taken care of. We appreciate you, Rondell. Is there anyone else?
Motion to go in executive session.
Alright, next on the, next up, city, attorney Edwin B. Livingston Jr. has notified city council regarding a need to go into executive session to discuss certain matters for which an executive session is allowed pursuant to section 36-25 A-7A3 Code of Alabama 1975 as amended.
Yes, we have several matters to discuss that would, executive session would be applicable under that statute. You just read my letter that I sent each of you in the record.
Okay.
It's in the green folder on the top.
See y'all later. You good?
Is that it? How do we do with it? I didn't take it to take it out. There you go, Madam President. Alright. So, dear council members, pursuant to section 36-25 A-7A3 Code of Alabama 1975 as amended, I am writing this letter to inform this council that one of the matters to be discussed in a regularly scheduled city council meeting this date with me as city attorney for the city of Sylacauga involves a discussion of the legal ramifications of and legal options for pending litigation, controversies not yet being litigated, but I can't even say this word, imminently likely to be litigated or imminently likely to be litigated if the governmental body pursues a proposed course of action. In my opinion, that this council should pass a motion allowing said executive session to be conducted for the above stated reasons. All right, I need a motion to go into executive session.
Motion.
I need a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Oh, and in this, executive session, it's gonna be Mayor Jim Heigl, Lee Perryman, Ashton Fowler, myself, Tiffany Nix, Nate Brewer, Laura Braun Heath, and, yep,
That's it.
hold on. Attorney David Stubbs and Patricia Carden entered into executive session at approximately 7:32, so that's it.
You ain't got to go home.
Alright, and the,
Executive session, yes, we do.
No,
but
sir,
it's just-
not tonight.
And guys,
I think we should be
yeah, no, you're gonna finish, is that, can you get a copy of it? Hey,
We
and
need
then,
you, Jim.
yeah. Mayor Heigl, we need you to stay in here, please, and, hey, if you guys don't mind, put your phones face up on the table, we just wanna make sure that,
Yeah.